right, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to start a little bit early, make sure everybody can get on, get the video going. I'm just going to wait a second for everybody to get here, and we will see what we can see. Should be going. Hopefully, no technical difficulties here. If you do join the stream, I would just ask you to leave a comment, introduce yourself, let me know you are out there. And we will get started here with the show proper in about 2 minutes. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this thing on my face, that is coming up shortly. I hope everybody is doing okay. I got Noel. Noel, I got an automated message that you were supposed to be off today, so I'm very happy to see you. Hello, hello. I'm going to pin that comment. Noel is the best because she's so positive. She shows up. She gets the spirit of the game here. So I'm pulling for Noel to win today. It's all random. You can see on my wheel here. I know, but pulling for Noel. Oh, watching from home. I love that. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you. Did you name your cat yet, Lisa? Can you guys understand a word that I'm saying? The only name I could think of for your cat, Lisa, was maybe Ravioli, but I'm a little partial to that. I've got a ziti at home and a rigatoni at home, but I'm very curious to hear what you come up with. We're going to get started in about 15 seconds here. And the reason I wait is because we'll get to the prize part, but if you're watching the stream and your name gets called, you get a double prize, so I don't want to mess with anybody by starting early. I just like to start a little early and make sure everything is Snapple. That is an interesting name for a cat. I like it. I'm pro Snapple. I'm going to pin that comment. Alrighty. I've got 10:10 a.m. here. That means it is time now for Breakfast with Disaster. I'm going to take this thing off. It is not necessary or helpful, but it does have something to do with what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to get to that in a minute. This is Breakfast with Disaster. We go live every Tuesday at 10:10 a.m. for all of our friends here in Facebook land. John Mouse State Farm in the house. Love John Mouse State Farm. They are always so fun, and they're always here. So I love that. Breakfast with Disaster. We're going to teach you what can go wrong so that you can be prepared so that it doesn't. And if it does, you'll know what to do. And you can win some fabulous prizes in the process. Good morning, Kathy. The idea is if you're, say, an insurance agent, a property manager, or just a homeowner, and one of these once-in-a-lifetime things happens to you that we see every day, you're going to be able to react like that, fix the problem. It's the first of the month, so we're introducing a new segment here that we're calling the Disaster Forecaster. And if you got the email about this with the crystal ball and you're wondering what the heck that was all about, that's what I was referring to. I'm going to tell you everything that can go wrong in the next 30 days or so. Maybe not everything, but based on about 7 years of ServPro data for Western New York, I can look back and see, okay, here's when certain things spike, here's when certain things happen. And it is pretty telling. You can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So ears up, antennas up. Here's what's going to go wrong. Here's your disaster forecaster. Bad news is we are in for a moldy August, and that's why I've got this thing sitting in my office here. I looked at our data. Mold jobs increased by about 140% in August compared to like your average month, and it's really no mystery why. July tends to be kind of a wet month. It definitely was a wet month for us here in Buffalo. All that water needs to go somewhere, and sometimes it ends up in people's houses. That increased moisture, along with higher levels of humidity, can make August kind of a perfect time for mold to grow. So if you've got a wet basement, a wet house somewhere, and you're not attending to that, you may be in for a rude awakening. And I'm going to give you an example of something that sort of ballooned. This was back in August of 2019. We were working with a property manager, and he called us because he had an AC leak. And he's like, this has just been leaking into a wall. We want to make sure we don't have any issues. We get it dried out. It doesn't seem like a big deal, right? A few drips. Wrong. And I'm going to show you a picture here. next to my prize wheel. Say goodbye to the prize wheel. Say hello to this black snot. We found about 200 square feet of mold in that unit that popped up pretty quick. Just because, you have water dripping in, you have high humidity, you have high temperatures, nobody's in there. This happens a lot faster than you would think. And this is just one wall. We've got all sorts of pictures, some of them pretty nasty. We worked with a third-party mold assessor. We ended up having to remove all the drywall in this HVAC closet. We cut into the walls about a foot high. We had to remove that. We disposed of all the insulation. We had to clean out all of the ductwork, all from this little AC leak, because August is a terrible time for mold, 140% higher than average for mold. So if you're dealing with any moisture, you know of anybody who's dealing with any moisture in their structure, now is not the time to just hope it goes away, because now is the time that mold is coming out to play. And I did not mean to rhyme, but I did. So you have been warned. This was the disaster forecaster. Mold in August. Be careful. And if you're an insurance agent, be ready to get some of those calls about people who discovered something that they wish they hadn't seen in their house. All right. That's going to be enough gross stuff for today. We're going into the game. And if you're new to this broadcast, if you've never seen this before, I'm going to explain to you what this is. There's something called the ServPro Mug Club. You can see this cute little mug here. It's got a number on the bottom. This one is 153. I've been passing these out to folks as I see them. Everybody gets a number. They register that number with me, and they get put on this prize wheel. And during this broadcast, we're going to draw a prize. And if you're watching the broadcast when I draw the prize, assuming it's not a ticket to Disneyland or something, I will double that prize to say thank you for being here. So this week, we are doing what I'm calling our Chill Vibes prize set. I found this lava lamp. Lovely lava lamp. I opened it today. I found out it was busted. But if you would like a busted lava lamp, you can have it. This silly little remote holder for your laptop, your computer, so you never have to move again. But more importantly, a bottle of red wine. And most of all, this little trifecta of ServPro deodorizers. You got Lemon Fresh, Rainy Meadows, Tropical Delight. I figure you can have one for your house, one for your car, and one for your office. This little bottle here is like a lifetime supply of this stuff. They do not sell it in stores, and it really works. We use it in some pretty nasty situations, but if you just want to put it, not to be crude, but in your bathroom, you're going to be really happy that you did. Especially the Rainy Meadows is very good. So, broken lava lamp, probably won't give that out. I was very disappointed. Bottle of wine, remote holder, and especially this trifecta lifetime supply of deodorizers. Let's do a drawing. You guys ready? Over here on the right. 3, 2, 1. We're going. We're spinning. Got a little clacking noise in there now. Who we got? We've got number 154. That's JP Ross. JP Ross with JP Ross State Farm just down the street. JP, I do not think you're on here. Oh, JP, you could have had so much deodorizer. Everybody call JP and let him know what he missed out on. I'm going to call him in a little bit and let him know that he won these 3. He could have had 6. I was really pulling for you, Noel. I'm gonna have to think of something here. But I love the positivity. Yeah, JP. Congratulations to JP. I agree. And that's it. So remember, this has been Breakfast with Disaster. You want to get in on that prize drawing? It is very easy. Call me, email me. If you don't have either of those things, comment on this thread and say, Dan, I want a freaking mug. I will get that mug to you. I will get it to your whole office. If you have an office of 30 people, just say 30 people now. I'll show up in my little green car, and you will be a part of this drawing. And once we get enough people in here, I think I'm going to draw more than one prize. And if you don't want anybody else to know about it, then, you can let me know that too. This has been Breakfast with Disaster. Email me about the Mug Club. Remember, moldy August. Deal with your moisture problems now before it is too late. Otherwise, you're going to be calling us for something pretty unpleasant. I'm Dan Bauer from ServPro of the South Towns and ServPro of West Seneca Lancaster. We will see you next week, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Got a very special, much less gross show planned for that. So I will see you then. Let me know if you want to join the Mug Club, and have a great day. And thank you, everybody, for joining.